This is Eagle Owl, and today I'll be talking about Reed Blankenship. Yes, I believe he is and will be better than CJ Gardner-Johnson this year. And Moro Ojomo, man, I can't forget about him. He continues to make plays. But let's get straight into it. All right, so before we get straight into it, let me play a little clip for y'all. This is Emmanuel Forbes, who just got drafted by the Washington Commanders. See how he got into a fight. Watch this. Spike that. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Gotta let that rock one more time. Look, you trying to do a little something, trying to punch the ball out of his hand, get hit in the face. Oh yeah. He get punched and he gets spiked on his jump. Number 13. Oh shit! Oh shit! Shout out to the Ravens though, man. Shout out to the Ravens, okay? All right, just wanted to clown on the Commanders a little bit, but let's get into Reed Blankenship. Yes, I believe Reed Blankenship. This is my bold prediction. I believe Reed Blankenship will have a better season than CJ Gardner-Johnson and will be better than him. Simple and plain. Right now, PFF agree with me. Go look up the numbers. PFF have Reed Blankenship graded higher than CJ Gardner-Johnson. PFF, which a lot of people don't agree with, of course. PFF say that Reed Blankenship is just simply a good safety, or he's projected to be a good safety. They believe CJ Gardner-Johnson benefited off of having really good corners on the outside and having Avonte Maddox, whereas though they simply believe Reed Blankenship is the better safety. And what I seen in camp, and Lions fans, if y'all run into this video, haven't been keeping up with y'all camp. I'm hearing little things y'all doing good because y'all smacked around the Giants. Thank you for doing that. But I think our guy, Reed Blankenship, is better than your guy. I believe we're going to look back and think like, man, thank you we didn't pay CJ Gardner-Johnson that money. Thank you. You know why? Because it's going to be Reed Blankenship's team and Sidney Brown. I think they're going to be the pair for the future. And right now they will be cheap. You got CJ Gardner-Johnson. You got Reed Blankenship, undrafted guy. It's not getting paid that much just yet. Sidney Brown, third round pick. He's not getting paid that much. So for like the next 3 years or so, they will be the guys that lead the charge, man, and that secondary. And again, I just simply think our guy's better than your guy. Again, PFF, other news sources believe Reed Blankenship is better now. I think Reed Blankenship got a lot more proven to do, and he will prove it, and he will prove that he's better. And again, Eagles fans, I believe we're going to look at it happy we didn't pay him. So happy. No offense, CJ Gardner-Johnson, but we don't have to deal with the Twitter fingers. We don't have to deal with the Twitter attitude. I think Reed Blankenship is more locked in on football. You're locked in on Twitch and Twitter and Instagram and comments and likes. Whereas though Reed Blankenship and Sidney Brown are just focused on being the best football players they can be. He's focused on being a good football player. Don't get me wrong, CJ Gardner-Johnson is a dog, but he get distracted too much. Reed Blankenship, Sidney Brown, they come off as dudes that are really, really serious about football. And I think that seriousness of football will elevate them over a guy like CJ Gardner-Johnson. CJ Gardner-Johnson is going to do the same exact thing he did to us in New Orleans. He's going to lash out on the Lions, and we're going to say, thank you, we got the guys we got. Because Reed Blankenship, joint practice is like the real game. He caught 3 picks on Deshaun Watson. A lot of people say Deshaun Watson top 15 at least. You got a guy who's undrafted, who's coming up, caught 3 picks on him. Reed Blankenship comes in, Green Bay game. I outsmarted actually Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers didn't believe that Reed Blankenship could make a read like that and catches a pick. Again, not knocking CJ Gardner-Johnson 6 picks, because I'm thinking when I wanted CJ Gardner-Johnson to stay, I was thinking like, man, if you pair him with CJ Gardner-Johnson, Reed Blankenship, that can be a tandem for real, for real. That could be a tandem. But when I'm seeing what Sidney Brown can do, his trajectory is really high. And especially if we keep our outside corners really, really good, our safety room can be very, very good. I see the future in the safety room. A lot of people saying we need a safety and this and that, but now I'm starting to see it. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't need a safety. Now that linebacker room, that's another talk. But this safety room, the future of it is awesome. Now, this again, I'm going with this. A lot of people probably not going to agree with me. I don't care, but I'm Eagle Owl. A lot of people don't agree with me with stuff. And y'all will let me know if I'm delusional or crazy. But I believe this kid, again, well, this grown man will be better than CJ Gardner-Johnson. And I know I'm repeating myself. I know he will be better. And again, we will look back and say, man, we're so happy. We're so happy we kept Reed Blankenship over CJ Gardner-Johnson. All right, so let's get into Moro Ojomo. Moro Ojomo, I'm saying sneaky good. Sorry about that. Sneaky good. What do I mean by that? Is that he shows up. He shows up a lot, but the beat reporter's not really reporting on it so much. You'll see guys breaking down film like, yo, Moro Ojomo. Actually, the fans are more on Moro Ojomo than the media, than our media. I will say that. I'm gonna go ahead and break down what he did in the game against the Ravens. He was just simply good. But let me go ahead and play the clip. All right, Moro Ojomo just simply balled out. Balled out, man. Look how he get to the run. We already know he was a run stopper. But man, the way he fought between the guard and the tackle. Look how he fighting between the guard and the tackle and getting there. He affected the run game big. Here we go, Moro Ojomo again. Look at this. He right there. Swallowed the running back up. That could have been a big game if Moro Ojomo ain't do his job. But he was all over it. Look, he right there. Slows down the running back. The running back wasn't supposed to get that many yards, but Moro Ojomo did his job. Simply. Look, draws the holding penalty. Remember this long run? Moro Ojomo would have had him. Would have had him. But Moro Ojomo. All right. Again, shout out to Philly Film Rooms. They have this video. If you want to watch it without my commentary, you go to their Twitter. I think his name is Nick Waters, and you can watch it. But man, all over the run, just stopping everything. Moro Ojomo, man, he has a legit shot of being on that 52-man roster, man, or 53-man roster, if I'm saying it right. He has a legit shot of being on the team because I like how he stopped the run. I like his swim move. He got moves. Even though we deep, I don't see us, sending him to the practice squad or that. You know how they finesse it, IR and something like that. Like they try to finesse him being on the roster, but not on the active roster. I believe he have a shot to be on the active roster. As much as Jalen Carter is standing out, and trust me, Jalen Carter is starting to stand out and showing he might be generational. Hell, Jordan Davis or Fletcher Cox, they might got to make room for him. One of them might have to go to the bench. One of them might have to go to the bench for Jalen Carter. But what I'm saying is that Moro Ojomo is good, man. He's really good. He flashed so much in that Ravens game. I do want to see him play with like the second team more, see if he still got it. But the moves and everything he's the future. He's the future. When you think of the Jalen Carters, the Jordan Davis, Milton Williams, you got to put Moro Ojomo there too. Got to put him there because Fletcher Cox is going to retire soon. And that young group going to be with us for a long time. And we're going to be very deep. Then you got Josh Sweat on the outside, who's going to continue to get better. Nolan Smith, he's going to get it together. Trust me, Nolan Smith is going to get it together. I'm not sure. I got to keep it real. I'm not sure how long Hassan Reddick will be around. Maybe he will be our vet guy, which, if he's not, our young group for the future is looking good. It's looking good because how we will continue to build on them trenches. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel, man? Wanted to drop some flavor in the morning. Usually drop it a little earlier, but it's like around 9:30, 9:30 ish. Hope you guys enjoy this. I stayed up very late. Sorry if I sound out of it. I am a little out of it. I am tired. I'm tired. And I'm gonna wake up, go to work, and I'm gonna enjoy this video with you guys. But this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm